Well, check this out. Big brown truck just showed up. Our friends, actually it was a white truck. And our friends from they're not actually our friends. They don't know me from a hole in the wall. But the folks at Summit sent me some parts after I sent them some money for the parts. Yeah, we got no sponsors. Let's open it up and take a look at it. That was probably really loud, wasn't it? Oh, yay, they sent bubble wrap. All right, hardened push rods. We need those because these heads have guide plates. All right. 7/16 rocker studs, because these heads have 3/8 rocker studs, and the rocker arms I currently have are 7/16. These are cheaper than buying new roller rocker arms. Oh, there should be more in there than that, but I'm gonna have to set this on the ground. AFR, look at that. That's fancy. I've never had something so fancy. Even though it's street heads, we got 32 spiral locks because Kaylin's brother, who is doing work on the motor for her car over there, said that, not the shop I've been using, but the shop that I used before that, who did some shitty work on my Cleveland, who built the 408. Well, they did all the work on the 408. The crank was 14 grams out of balance in the front, and the wrist pin clearance was too tight. So he had to take them all apart, and he said that's rough on the spiral locks when you take them apart. So I had to get new ones. All right, let's open this thing up. Oh, it's got staples in it. We can't cut the staples. Rocker studs. Doesn't say what those are. Guide plates. Ooh, pretty. Let's take that sumbitch out of there. All right, now mind you, these are the 185 Enforcer. They're what they call the as cast head, and they've got the small 190 intake valve so that they will work with stock pistons. Well, I guess the good thing is, if I decided to, they do look pretty. If I decided to step up to a bigger engine, it'd be easy to make these heads better. Put a bigger intake valve in it, put a 202, or I don't know if you can fit a 205 in it. You might be able to. And then send them off and have somebody open the ports up. I bet they'd flow really good then. They flow a lot better than stock now. Let's zoom in a little there so you can see it a little better. Don't need to see me. So they're fully assembled. They don't have the rocker. They don't have the rocker studs on them, but the valves are all in them. Like I said, I already got new rocker studs right here. The guide plates are in there. All right, we get a crank. We can put this thing together. Then we'll be cooking with lard. Warning: cancer and reproductive harm. Because it's aluminum? So that'll be it for this one. Just short and quick. We had new parts show up. Figured we'd show them off. Just, you know, why not? We rearranged a lot of stuff over here. Oh, hang on. Let me grab you. I'll show you. And now, for some reason, the microphone just absolutely quit working. So I moved that table over there, which, you know, it used to be back over there. Put more stuff on the shelf. I started to clean up this area over here, moved a couple of transmissions, and now I'm talking about the headers. So there's a set of headers there, the black one, and then the one with the tube on it's what I'll use on my 70. Moved a couple of transmission. That's a stock C4. The one next to it is a C4, my old C4 race transmission that had a Pro Tree brake in it, and then next to it is a stock case Power Glide that, you know, needs everything put in it. I cleaned up all of this stuff that was over here. Now it's moved it over to this area, which is all a bunch of old Cougar parts, mostly 68, 2 doors and a trunk lid and a front fender, and then some not interior parts, dash parts and grill pieces, and just a lot of miscellaneous stuff. And now it's getting ready to work again. Do is take, so we got the tin, I don't know if you can see it over there, probably not because of the sun, but so we got all of the old tin that came off of our roof. We kept it. So the primary thing we want to do with the tin is over on the other side of where we have our fire pit, it's a cowboy cauldron. Look it up, they're really cool. On the other side of where we have our cauldron, between there and the road, we want to have a fence put up and use the tin for that. Well, we won't use all of it. So I'm going to take some of it, and this is going to be redneck as hell, but I'm going to take some of it and I'm going to attach it on the outside over here with just some good old self-tappers. Run the full length and down as far as I can, maybe all the way to the bottom over here, just to keep all this crap from getting wet when it rains, and it rains sideways. That's it. No other reason other than just to keep this stuff dry. I've got it, I might as well use it. It probably won't use more than six sheets of it. So I like that idea. I gotta go buy some self-tappers. I could probably do that when I order the crank kit from O'Reilly's. But that will do it for this. It's hot, as you can see from the sweat running down my face. I've been out here pretty much all day and I'm tired. I'm gonna go inside, take a shower, and eat a pot pie the size of my head. See ya.